He used to blame me why I got my bowling balls late. Here's shirt. Nah, I'm messing with you. All right.
Yeah, yeah. If you ain't chasing this money, then I cut you off like it's nothing. I'ma focus and never no bluffing, cause I can't see my family struggling. Hell nah, run it up fast. Stack it up, get in your bag. Hey,
just give me my money.
Hey, ain't nothing but hard workers and playmakers that I really be around.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Simple here. We're back with another Sauce Cutz Bowling video, man. Guys, today we got another ball review. I'm sorry for the wait. One or two, but the first one's gonna be the most anticipated Pearl ball ever. All right. The Element Max Pearl, man. Hey, I gotta get y'all close up with this bad boy, man. Look at this bad boy here, boy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, boy. Hey. Boy, they talk about shoving. Hey, Storm driving the gym, especially with the shovel field, boy. Hey, this thing look good, boy. So, real quick, specs of the bowling ball, man. Let's dive right into it. We have the Element Max Pearl, which is literally the pearl version of the solid version, which was strawberry milkshake. This one's gonna be big blue, you know what I'm saying? Big blue pearl wise. NRG Pearl Reactors cover stock, same cover stock, similar cover stock, just got the pearl additives in it, make it go just a little longer. We have the Element Max A.I core, which is, again, the same core that's in the Element Max. So give you that same little off the shape. The numbers are for this ball, you know, again, I throw 16 pounds. We have a 211 RG 053 differential with an 013 int diff, all right? So, again, man, this is one of the most anticipated balls. I knew my boy Derek at Storm Nation, Domination, he had one first. Well, I've been calling this out, though, but me and him, actually, we knew this was on the way. Like, way before he was announced overseas, they had to make it because the Element Max was one of, the most top-end selling balls, last year. So, it's only right to make a Pearl version, so, as they did. So, Element Max Pearl, man. So, man, boy, yeah. It's definitely one on one. So today's review, we got a couple things we're gonna compare it to. We have I got the OG origin, man. I had to bring it back out because I see a lot of similarities in this. I don't have an exotic gem. This was kind of close to the exotic gem at around this time when it was out. It's discontinued now. So I want y'all to see this OG. You feel what I'm saying? All right. I got the RST Hyperdrive, which is a cleaner cover stock, strong cover stock, but cleaner. Is a nano-free cover stock. I want to kind of show y'all the difference between the nanoparticles and the nano-free cover stock, so that way y'all can see the shape difference. All right, there is a big difference, and it matters. All right. I got the striking Viking, man. Had to bring out the striking Viking, man. So I wanted to bring this out because again, this is what we have before that. This kind of was one of the strongest ones that we have, I want to say, pearl-wise. Yeah. This has a higher RG, though, but a nano-based cover stock made to, get down the lane, be a little cleaner. But it's only right that I compare it to Strawberry Milkshake himself, man. Look, Element Max polished, all right? I polished it so we can see some similarities, all right? And also what I'm gonna do in this video, I'm also gonna put some surface on the Element Max Pearl so we can kind of see the difference. Right now, it's that Power Edge finish was, a little clean, but NRG, again, strong cover stock. So guys, if you're new, welcome to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Again, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. The goal is here is to grow the sport through our positive light, our infectious energy, through education, information, and most importantly, having fun, man. You know what I'm saying? Guys, and if you're a hater, welcome back to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Give y'all something to watch too. And if you return, man, welcome back, big dog. You feel me? Welcome back, big sir. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, I'm excited to get this on. Again, sorry for the wait, man. Blame FedEx. Blame FedEx, bro. This thing was supposed to be in 2 weeks ago. Both this and the Gribbling Tour X. But it's all good. We're going to get it taken care of. We ain't going to dwell on the past. We'll get to the future. And let's get to it, man. All right? Peace. All right, guys, let's get started. Before I get started, let me give a big shout out to my PSO and my the bowling lane I'm at, B&B Lanes here. Make sure you stop by. We got Hannah Banana in the building, y'all. Hannah Banana in the building, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Come around, you gotta come around. Hannah Banana, somebody I had a little hand in coaching. She's now in college, doing her thing. We got you introduce yourself. Tell me what you've been doing. What school you go to?
I'm Hannah. I go to Fayetteville State.
Chill.
So we're 48-0. We're undefeated this season.
Yeah.
So we're going to our championships this weekend. We're gonna sweep. We're gonna get our 4th ring.
Yeah. Tell them act like what you've been doing. Freshman, y'all. Hold on, freshman. I've only been coaching Hannah for about a little smidgen, but you got some honors, some accolades. You got highest average?
Yeah, this whole season I've been newcomer high average, newcomer high game, all of that. So we've been doing good this season. Yeah, we've been doing good.
I'm proud of y'all. Give a round of applause. Let you go. I'm proud of you, girl. Keep going, man, for sure. Hey, man. Again, SaucedCutzBowlinginfo. Somebody else that I coach, college student, college bowler, and be good. Let me get my mic right before I start talking. So again, somebody else that I had a hand in coaching, Hannah, great bowler, college athlete, bruh. Again, bruh, it's dope. It's dope. And speaking of shout out, I always shout out. I always told you guys, like, if you shoot a personal best, win a tournament, or shoot an honor score in Sauced Cutz Bowling merch, I gotta give you a shout out. Big shout out to James McCray, man. Big game James, aka Silver Fox. He shot his first 300 on these lanes. Wait, was it his lanes or that lane? It was one of the two. But he shot his first 300 wearing the Sauced Cutz Bowling merch, man. I'm proud of you, bro. Congratulations, bruh. Many more to come, bro. He always, he's somebody I coach a little bit, but his coaching is a little different. He come ask me a question. We'll bounce ideas. Me and Andrew, so I actually got to give props to Andrew on that. Me and Andrew both had kind of poured into him. So again, bro, it's amazing to see, like, when you genuinely focus on growing the sport, bro, and you're more selfless about it, bro, it's amazing. It's amazing. It's a good feeling to see people grow. Let's get to this review. So y'all know how I do my reviews, man. We're gonna walk right with it. Well, go right with it, then start walking left and see what this thing look like. Oh, my layout. Bro, I always do this. So my layout, I even start describing them on the bowling ball, so that way, this is my reminder to tell y'all. Hopefully y'all can see that. Let's see. I start describing them on the ball, so y'all can see that. So I went 4.5 by 4.5 by 4. 2 LS gang, no thumb, you know what time it is. All right, let's get into it. So, that's it. All right, so I'm gonna go right. This thing is about to peel. No, I'm gonna go up the back, actually. So I'm gonna make it not peel. Lock it up. I've been getting better at that, y'all. For real, man. See, when y'all be asking, I be trying to give y'all what you want now. I'm trying to give you what you want. So, as y'all see, I went up the back on that one so y'all can kind of see what it's like in those areas. I don't know, maybe one day I'll get somebody who's like a straighter player and we can, have like a little fun challenge with it. With the Iron Max. This is a good ball. This is gonna be good. And I'm not just saying this because of the Iron Max Solid was good. But this is one of those, like, we don't have a lot of really strong ASIM bowling balls. Heavy nanoparticle, strong ASIM Pearl bowling balls. Let me say that. A lot of our stuff is usually on the cleaner side. I think the last true strong one we had wasn't a Pearl, it was a Hybrid, was the Origin. So probably the most truest one was at the Exotic Gym, I want to say. Yeah, the Exotic. Oh, Harsh Reality. Harsh Reality Pearl was actually one of the most recent ones. So sometimes you need a strong ASIM Pearl. And remember, a strong ASIM Pearl doesn't mean it has to be the most angular bowling ball. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be the most covering the most boards left to right. It's just you want something that's not gonna see the fronts as much. It's still gonna read the mids, still give you some on the back end, but just not see the fronts as much. So something that you can kind of ball down and kind of stay in that same zone that you was just at with that surface heavy, bigger bowling ball. So, all right, let's migrate left. All right, see what we're doing. Yeah, that's what I expected. Big, strong, ASIM, Pearl, heavy cover stock, NRG. Yeah. Chug, like, it ain't chuggy, but you can see it pick up where when I go to the RC Hyperdrive, it's gonna be a lot cleaner, a lot more pop. Yeah, I can see a lot of people liking this ball. I can see a lot of bowling styles, let me say that. I can see a lot of bowling styles like migrating to this ball. So let's keep on left, man. Let's see how many boards can cover. So, also, big shout out to my PSO, Andrew the James. I don't know if I did already. My boy Double Plug. Here at B&B Lanes in the pro shop. Make sure you stop by, because they'll get you right. At 1-800 get you right. Forget what a hater gotta say. You know what I'm saying? And my dogs. All right, so let's go left. Go left just a little bit more. Okay. So I moved left with my feet. I kept my eyes on the same spot, but okay, that was all right right there. That was all right. You can see the asymmetry, you know what I'm saying? That was pretty good. And we're gonna talk, I'm gonna keep going left, guys. But we're gonna talk a little bit more about nanoparticles and a little surface in this video, just a little bit. Don't be afraid to hit yourself with surface, man. We're gonna talk about it anyways, but Yeah, like I'm big blue, big blue. I'm feeling big blue. All right, we're gonna move left some more. Break my eyes with me this time. No, you're like, you should have did it last time. Leave me alone. Oh, I threw that out the window. Ah, my fault, guys. That was bad. That literally slipped out my finger. But it still struck, though. Still struck. Reset. All right. Let's throw it better this time. So I got my eyes around 17. And I hit 17. Check me out. All right. All right. All right. So we got a little Earl out there. All right. So they say this ball is like a transitional piece. Again, I think it's more of a transitional piece to where we're going to be a lot more on top of where we were just at. Not transitional piece as in let's jump 10 boards, 10 boards left and swing the lane with it. Can it do it? Absolutely. Right surface adjustment, right hand speed, right access, rotation, right tilt, all that. Yes, it can. It has the pearl added so that way it can store a little more energy, so it won't burn up as much as the solid version. It's one of those. It's not gonna cover as much boards shape-wise as the RSC Hyperdrive Pearl, if that makes sense. I think you can kind of see when the ball is you can see it pick up in the mid lane. And again, I think it's gonna look better when I hit it with a surface, and that's, it is polished, but let's keep going left with it. This is really something that we needed in the line, though. I know it's kind of like we kind of knew it was coming, but it's a good piece. See, not bad. Again, not bad. And that's me not even sure. I went from 15 to 16 to 17. I just hit 20, and you see it checking up there. So what I'm gonna go left a little bit more. I'm kind of work on my access and my tilt. All right, free game. Access. A lot of people think they're changing their tilt. A lot of times you're changing your axis rotation. To change your axis rotation, that's left to right. Remember that. East to west is axis rotation. Tilt is when you take your PAP and you're moving it up. So north and south, all right? So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna change my axis rotation, and I'm gonna try to, it's hard when you have a thumb, change my tilt. So give it a little more tilt, a little more axis rotation. Let's see if we can shape this thing a little more. That's free game, look that up, look that up. People out there say, I don't know what I'm talking about. Bronze level certified, stop playing with. All right, so we're gonna get left, all right? Changing my axis. Check me out now. Axis rotation. Tilt. Let's do it. Hey. You saw that? That was good. That was good. That was some good information for y'all. So free game real quick. When you do that, you're trying to get the ball to store more energy to kind of clear through the fronts. If you saw, it actually went a little longer and covered more boards left to right. So that's free game, man. That was dope. That was dope. All right. So where would I be for score? Let's see. So guys, where would I be for score? Let's see. I'll probably be around starting at 27 with my feet, eyes around 15. And let's see what we got. Yeah. And that right there, I think will give me the most miss room. As you saw right there, I kind of missed just the hair inside. And pearl, polish, got down the lane. It's strong enough to read the mid lanes. This is important. Here's when people say reading the mid lane, right? I'm gonna do some. I got a lot of content planned for you guys. But when you hear the terms reading the mid lane, all right, you have the fronts, the mid lane, and the back end. Yo, what's up, bro? Y'all blame him real quick. Hold on. He's who we're blaming. He's who we're blaming why I got my bowling balls late. Look at his shirt. Nah, I'm messing with you. You got no FedEx, yeah. What's up, bro? Let's get it.
Yeah, man.
All right. Be safe out there. He the reason my stuff came late. But now, like I said, we're gonna do some. I got a lot of content, but especially being that I got this bronze level certification. But you feel me? Like it's stuff I already knew, but I couldn't wait to share it with you guys. I just want to make sure everything is right. I'm real big on right information. So when we say read the mid lanes, all right, in bowling you have the fronts, the mid lanes, and the back end. The fronts, you usually, to get through the front, sometimes when you first start bowling, the fronts are clean, you have oil there, but as the night goes on, the fronts start to blow up, meaning they start to get drier. All right. So to combat that, people either move left or they go to stuff that's a cleaner bowling ball or less surface, meaning a higher number or more polish. They do that so it can kind of clear the fronts. All right. We have the Element Max Pearl. The next step is the mid lane. You have some bowling balls that when they get through the fronts, they don't even see the mid lane, but they're very friction responsive, meaning that they're super clean, that once they see friction, they turn, but once they're in oil, they act like they're allergic and they don't move at all. With the Element Max Pearl being how strong it is, being it's a nano-based cover stock, a heavy nano-based cover stock, we have a ball that not only if you pull it in the inside, it actually reads it to where it helps it still gets into its roll phase. Some bowling balls never even start to hook in the oil or in the mids and in the mid lane, so they skid forever. All right. So as you just saw that one, I did pull it on the inside. However, it was going through a skid hook roll phase still. It went through the skid. Skid phase was probably a little longer, but the hook phase was strong enough to where it was able to read and finish to where we was able to get a strike. So let me throw it a little better so we can get a little bit more shape. And also, guys, look, that's the beauty of house shot. You want to have miss room. All right, nobody's perfect. I don't care who they claim to be. Nobody's perfect. All right, and that's why we bowl this thing to have fun, and you ain't got to hit a dime. Ooh, big blue boy, big blue boy. Hey, that big blue boy, big blue. What? You see what you say? Big blue. So as y'all see the shape difference, where when I hit the target that I wanted to hit, it did what it was supposed to do. Skid, hook, roll, and it had a lot more shape on the back end. It was able to finish with the pin. So, man, hey, I like this, man. I like this, man. Let me throw one more, man. One more. Let's go. We got a little mirror right there. Let's throw another one. That was on me. So, the thing about big ace and balls, I'm glad that just happened. That was on me. When I said that, what happened was, I didn't get around and I actually went up the back and locked it up. And you saw, if you can learn how to read your ball rotation, it'll save you a lot of the excuses that a lot of y'all have. I don't mean to be mean, but did I hit my target? Yes. Did I get around it how I wanted to? No. I actually went up the back, it locked it up. That's the thing with big ace and bowling balls. When you go up the back, you end up locking the core up. And when you do that, that's when you see the ball kind of go end over end. And friction taking it, that's basically, you put it in the roll phase really, really early. And then that's when the ball starts to deflect and that's when you get those flat 10s. So having ample rotation is important. So, all right. All right, guys, let's get into these comparisons. First things first, we're gonna go weaker. All right? Because I want to explain this. This is important. So we're gonna go with the RST Hyperdrive Pearl. All right, this is my stick shift right here, y'all. This is my stick shift right here. All right, so let me explain something real quick. A lot of differences in bowling balls be the cover stock and their makeup. Yes, you got stronger to where people think solid pearl, yes. But what you want to think about is how they're made, meaning with SPI, we have something called the nanoparticles. And those nanoparticles is what makes the ball read the lane a lot sooner, all right? This is a stronger nano-free cover stock. This is a stronger nano-based cover stock. Both pearls, all right? Both pearl cover stocks. So this is the ultra responsive, the upgrade that was on the Gremlin. So the Gremlin was what? Versatile responsive, ultra responsive. This is NRG, okay? NRG Pearl to be exact. So what makes them different is the nanoparticles is to allow it to read in the mid lanes, all right? So remember I was talking about that. So this is the weakest ball out of all the comparisons I'm gonna do because it's a nano-free cover stock. I need y'all to understand that. The Equinox Solid is a strong nano-free cover stock. However, the Equinox Solid wouldn't be able to compare, I'm not saying that. The Equinox Solid wouldn't be as strong as a Gem or Ion Max or a Harsh Reality because those are heavy nano-based cover stocks. Strong, solid cover stocks, my ass. So again, NRG, nano-based pearl reactive cover stock, pearl. Ultra responsive, nano-free pearl cover stock. All right, so let's see the difference. All right, I know y'all like, hey, what a 16 pound. Yeah, man. Come here, been in that gym, man. Come here. All right, so let's see where we'll be at. Let's see the shape difference. I'm gonna go literally where I was at for score with the Ion Max Pearl with this ball, and let's see how it reacts. I think it's gonna be a little snappier, it's gonna be a little cleaner. Same spot, feet at 27, eyes around 16, 15. right? I think that ball was that much cleaner. That much cleaner that it actually looked rounder. All right, and that's huge to know that. I mean, I know my equipment, but that's why it's important to know your equipment as well. All right, so I'm gonna throw it again. So is this ball stronger than a ball? Yes, it's stronger than the Gremlin for sure, but this is still one of those balls that you have to get to the friction. It's just how it is. So let me get to the friction, and let's see that thing boomerang. Another key thing I want y'all to keep in mind too, that the RC Hyperdrive has a higher RG, all right? Remember that RG stands meaning how soon the ball wants to rev up. I think it's like 2.5 something, meaning the RG, the ball wants to rev up a little later. So it may not be a straighter ball unless you hit it, hit it with some surface to wake it up, read it a little earlier, or you got a stronger layout on it. So your pin to pap is a lot stronger. So that way the ball starts a little early. So if I do play it a little straighter, I have to give the core time to get around the corner. So let me do that. Give it a little time, Mike. Yeah. Looks like, you see what I'm saying? Like, once I got it to that friction, it was able to see it, read it, come back. It's like the angle was there where it was here, right? I'm gonna do the same thing, moving right with the Element Max Pearl, and you're gonna see a big difference in when that ball gets started than opposed to that. It's still gonna be friction responsive because it's the pearl, because it's polished. However, it's gonna read just a little early. It's gonna probably be a little more rounded. It may even go Brooklyn. Yeah, you see that ball started a lot earlier, all right? So again, this is where it's important to reading ball motion front to back. That's a great example of what that means, all right? So we already see that the RC Hyperdrive is a cleaner option for sure. So that's probably later in the block or a ball down after this, all right? So next, let's go to the Viking. The striking Viking, might I add. Now again, another higher RG bowling ball. However, cover stock's a lot stronger. This is a nano-based cover stock. I want to say this is a hybrid, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this is a hybrid. 2-part pearl, 1 part solid, all right? So let's get lined up and see where we'll be for score. All right. Get my hair out of my face, man. My hair sometimes be smacking me in my eye. I don't like that, but I make you want to fight. So I'm going to stay where I was staying at with the Element Max Pearl for striking. Let's see what it will be. Okay, all right. Again, higher RG, not as strong as the Max, so I may either have to slow it down or get it a little bit more to the friction, just to give it room. Anytime you got bowling balls that's like friction responsive, angular, high RG, you gotta give it room to do its work. It's gonna hurt you to jam in the pocket. You're gonna see a bunch of 10 pins. Give it room to work. So I'm gonna throw it again, but this time I'm gonna just change my angle a little bit. Open my angle up a little bit. So I'm gonna stay in the zone I'm at, but just give it room to work, all right? So let's get a striking Viking, some room to work. A little more angle, same spot though. Let's not throw it out the window though. All right, not bad. So with that, I can either move left and throw that same angle or probably throw it a little faster. I'm probably gonna go left with that and let it shape up from there. All right, let's let the ball shape up, do what it want to do. Yeah, and it's beautiful, man. Like when you have those higher RG bowling balls, when you have those balls that like that has to have time to work, man. When you finally get lined up, synced up with that mug, boy, it looks good. It looks good. All right, Element Max Pearl, let's do the same thing. All right. Again, I just know this is gonna pick up a lot earlier. This is something we know. See that? Yeah. A lot more rounded. Again, where the Viking has a little bit more angular properties, the Element Max Pearl a lot more rounded. Meaning you see it pick up in the mid lane again. So that's a good tell. That's a good tell. Next one, before we get to the main one, everybody want to see. My dog. One of my dogs. The OG Origin, man. Boy, that was my baby, man. Gosh, boy. And I don't think they did his predecessor right. This is my baby right here. So Origin, guys, this was at the time, this was what the Exotic Gem was, a good Exotic Gem replacement. It was a hybrid, however, 2-part solid. Yep, 2-part solid, 1-part pearl. And how you can tell, guys, you're like, how do you know? You can actually look at it. Let me see if we get our close up real quick. Our close up. So you see those particles? So like you see how this has no particles, that has particles, the light blue don't have particles. The ones that don't have particles, that is the solid. I know it's about like, boy, dark, boy, all dirty. But you see how this blue right here has particles in, like it has like the little gold, silver flakes. Those are the pearlized particles. So that makes you, that's a big telltale. So we got 3 different colors, 2 of them with no particles, 1 with particles. That's 2-part solid, all right? More education, what's up? More education, man, more education, man, more education. All right, so this is my baby. So I'm thinking this should do about the same as the Ion Max. Maybe a little early, maybe just a little more early. And the reason why I say this is because it has a solid additive, strong cover stock, just as that. I think this is like RB93, up there in the big G line, down the global. But the core is bigger, pause, all right? So a lot more asymmetry. It may even give it a little more pop. So I'm gonna go 2 hours striking with the Ion Max Pearl, and then we'll go from there. What? That was my baby right there, boy. That was my boy. All right, so let's go Ion Max Pearl. Let me wipe it off. Ion Max Pearl, same spot. Let's see, man. I may see for myself, for real. Same spot. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me do it again. I gotta do this again, y'all. Again, this is good for me. A lot of times, y'all, if I'm being real, when I do these reviews and I do these comparisons, these are comparisons that I'm doing on the spot that I haven't done yet, even though I had the ball in my truck. But like when they drop stuff, I immediately think about, okay, where does this fit in my bag? What does it look like in my bag? This is one of the ones I was like, this looks like it can be this. So let's go back to the Origin. Let's get an Origin some room. Now let's see, man. Let's see what's going on. I threw that a little wide. Yeah. That thing, it's like a truck. Like literally, you can see it like trucking down the lane for sure. So same thing. I did bump left a little bit and I did throw it a little wider. I'm gonna do the same thing with the Ion Max Pearl. I'm assuming the Ion Max Pearl is gonna be have a little more bite, a little more on the back end. Same thing. So we got Ion Max Pearl. We'll go a little left with it. Just a little skosh. Yeah, man, yeah. Yeah, my Origin can rest, man, for sure, for real. Because the Viking wasn't the Origin to me. Like, I thought it was gonna be replacement, but it won't. But they did discontinue the Origin for that, but nah. Yeah, Big Blue, man. Big Blue, Ion Max Pearl, bro. Big Blue, I like that. I like it. All right, the one everybody wants to see. The comparison everybody was talking about, everybody want to see, like, well, if I got this ball, can I just put polish on that ball so I ain't got to get that ball? What's that ball? Ion Max. All right, Ion Max near dear to me, guys. All right, because Ion Max, I got it for sports shots only, and I couldn't throw it on house for nothing. All right, big shout out to my little brother, Dante. When I went down to Georgia, my little brother was like, let's put some polish on it. There, let's do it, we ain't got nothing else to lose. When I did that, I ended up shooting 300 with this thing, all right? So I'm gonna post a picture right here, and I'll drop the video soon for y'all, but post a picture here, but yeah. So, a lot of people's gonna ask, like, can I just put polish on the Ion Max Pearl, on the Ion Max, the original one, and call it a day? Let's find out. So, same spot, that's the old strawberry milkshake. All right. Hey, man. Okay, let's throw up. Okay. Hey, man. Hey. That ball did give me an honor score. I'm just saying. Same thing. Oh. Whoa there. Time out. Hold on now. Let's run that back. Let's run that back. All right, I'm next. Strawberry milkshake. Oh, ain't got no pins. And I hope y'all notice something. I'm playing a lot more right than I typically am here at this house. We got a little different house shot because the lane machine's broke. Thank God. That's what it took for us to get a little oil around here. But so lane machine broke. We're playing a lot more right. And also I'm throwing balls that's a little more shiny on more fresh conditions. So we'll be a lot more right. All right. Max, solid, OG. Let's go left. Let's test it out. Test your mics. All right, we on 29 with my feet. Eyes about 17. Let's see what happens. Okay. All right. This turn. I'm a little nervous. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm a little nervous, man. All right, 29, 17. All right, I'm Max Pearl. Let's see what we got. Oh, man. Let's keep going. We gotta keep going. Let's just keep going. All right. Let's keep going, man. I am Max OG. Let's get more lefter. More lefter. I'm gonna actually walk up because there's a lot more oil out there. See what happens. Eyes at 19. Let's see what we got. Oh, that ain't 19, but. Same thing. Hopefully I missed in the same spot. That'll be nice. Eyes at 19 though. Hey, bro. Hey. They both striking. Let's keep going. We're gonna keep going till one of them miss. God dang it. One of them gotta miss. 1v1. This is probably the most ultimate 1v1 right here. F it. 5th arrow. Let's go. What we got? All right now. Hey. Okay, let's get this. Let's do our thing, man. Hey, man. All right. Ion Max made it from out there. From out yonder. Let's go. 5th arrow. We left now. Let's see what we got. Want 5th arrow, but it struck. Should we loft? Let's loft. We're gonna loft it. Let's do it. F it. Forget it, man. We loft it. Let's do it. We lofting, guys. Try to hit 6th arrow. See what we got, man. Okay, one more. We got one more. The ultimate test, man. Hey, if this make it, I don't know, man. I don't know. 5th arrow, man. No, 6th arrow, I'm sorry. We lost it. All right, okay, let's talk about this. This is important. This is vital because everybody's asking if I have the Ion Max. Wait for it to come through the conveyor belt. Whew, I need some water. That was pretty good right there. Guys, we just had the ultimate, like, you're not gonna find a walk the lane comparison on YouTube of these two bad bodegas. Of these two bad bodegas right here. Okay, so we have the original Ion Max solid polish. We have the Ion Max pearl polish. A lot of people are gonna ask the ultimate question, like, if I have the Max and I don't wanna buy the pearl, can I just put polish on the Max? Are they the same? Are they similar? Those are two different words. All right, I'm gonna put this down because my back. No, I was playing. So, same meaning something has to be identically alike, okay? Same meaning that is the same as that, all right? Similar meaning there's certain properties, qualities that this has that make them very, very highly likely comparable, all right? That ain't the definition verbatim, because I want to tell y'all that I know the word and stuff, I ain't gotta look it up, all right? But that's typically what it is. If something's the same, that's the same as that. Something similar, that is similar to that, but it's not the same. What do I mean? The Ion Max Solid is a solid ball. Don't get it twisted. The cover stock is solid. We have a lot of solids that comes polished, okay? The Ion the Ion Pro Solid, the blue one, Capri Blue to be exact, that one is a solid that comes polished, all right? We also have some pearls that can come sanded. Well, we don't have any more, but the Physics Blackout was a pearl that was sanded. 2000 grit to be exact, okay? We have hybrids that's sanded, we have hybrids that's pearls. The difference between a hybrid and a pearl, just because it's pearl doesn't mean it has to be polished, okay? The difference between a hybrid and a pearl is the additives they put into the cover stock to make it either go longer or read sooner, okay? What makes the Ion Max Solid, the solid is made to read the mid lane sooner. Its makeup is made of that. Now we can tame it down with a weaker layout. What's the brother? We can tame it down with some polish. We can tame it down with higher surface grit, meaning like 4,000, 55, you know, wet sand at 4,000 burn, polish, power edge. What's the other one we had? You know, you can put polish on and tame it down, but its makeup is still a solid. Okay, it's still gonna read sooner than the Ion Max Pearl. Where the Ion Max Pearl has certain pearl additives that make that ball typically don't read as early as the Ion Max Solid, okay? That's a big. Now, but Simba, you just struck every time you struck with that, you struck with that. Every time you struck, yes, I did. But if you notice the shape difference, go back and watch the shape differences. Go back and watch when did what read? When did what get into its hook phase a little sooner? When did it get off the pattern? How did it get off the pattern? How sharper, how cleaner, how rounder? You know what I'm saying? So those are things to look at, all right? Last but not least, guys, let me hit the Ion Max Pearl, which is a little scratchy, all right? It's a little bit too clean for my liking, so I like it to reach a little sooner. I'll probably go like a 4,000 burn or a 3,000, let the lane shine up. So I'll be right back for that. All right, guys, we're back. All right, like as I promised, I hit the Ion Max Pearl with a little surface. All right, hit it with 3,000 to be exact. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna like it better here. All right, so I'm gonna go back to where I was striking with it first, and let's see how different it is. You know what I'm saying? I know you're like, but you just struck everywhere with it. I know, but my comfort zone striking. Okay. They say the first one don't count. That's what they say. But there is a strike on that board. I'm keeping it. Come here. All right, let's throw another one. All right, so they say first one don't count. Let's see what we done did. Did we wake it up? Oh, my finger ain't going there. All right, did we wake it up or did we wake it up to be earlier and rounder?
All right, and now in 30 minutes, now in 30 minutes.
All right, I like that one, y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Yeah. See, bro, let me say this. Don't be afraid to hit your balls with surface. Pause. Let me say that, all right? Now, just because something comes out the box, out of factory, doesn't mean it's the best for you out of box. Okay? It's important to know your bowling identity. What do you mean by that, Simba? I'm glad you asked. Are you rev dominant, speed dominant? Are you a match bowler? Meaning match, are you low rev, low speeds? Are you high rev, high speed? Because certain cover stops, certain layouts, certain surfaces won't work for you, literally, all right? Where surface is king, remember that, surface is king. When it comes to bowling, you have to be able to crack the surface. For me, this looks better at 3,000, okay? Let it lane shine to where it knocks that polish off. It just looks better, you know? It's not a lot over under, which wasn't as over under at first, which is a lot cleaner. Being an NRG, which is a lot cleaner. But I'm liking the fact that I can let the pearl be the pearl by just hitting it with 3,000, all right? Throw some more. Or throw one more, then I'll get into the montage of strikes, close this thing out.
I guess the TPC guys want to stick around and hit us on.
Let's get to these montage of strikes, man. I like that. All right, guys, there we have it, guys. The brand new SaucedCutz's bowling ball review of, again, man, sorry for the wait. Sorry for the wait, all right? No Lil Wayne. Ion Max Pearl, guys. Already out, man. Again, NRG Pearl Reactive. The Element Max A.I core. Same core as in the original Ion Max, the solid version. 247, 053, 013 int diff. Guys, yeah. The most anticipated Pearl ball. This was overseas, but we already knew it was coming, though. We knew it was coming, so make sure y'all stop. Make sure if you in B&B, if you in Fayetteville area, stop by B&B Lanes, come by the pro shop. Tell Andrew the James and Doug the plug, like, hey, what's that blue ball the Simba was throwing recently? Big Blue or Ion Max, that. This is what you want, all right? Now, the styles I think that'll benefit from this ball, I'm gonna actually go through all the styles. If you are speed dominant, I think you will like this ball because it's strong enough to keep you play a little straighter, and it's early enough to start for you without you having to start it. Now, you may hit it with a little surface like I did, and it may wake up for you. You may even like it better, all right? If you're rev dominant, you will like this ball because it's going to be cleaner than the original Ion Max. If you are an original Ion Max lover, you're going to love this. Now, if you're a match bowler, for sure, you know what I'm saying? Just finding your niche in it. If you know, low rev, low speed. If you're high rev, high speed as well. Just finding your surface and finding your adjustment for you that you'll like it. So I'm a match bowler. I'm high rev rate and high speed. So a little surface works for me, all right? Definitely something to have in the bag. Like if you already have Ion Max, I know y'all asking the question like, do I need to get the Ion Max Pearl? As y'all saw, make your own decision, make your own judgment. Depending on the kind of bowler you are, you may want to bowl a tournament and a sport shot, a sweeper, 6 games, and you may need your max with surface and you wish you just had a max with polish. You know, and it fits there for sure. If you don't have a big ace and pearl, you're gonna love this for sure. I think I didn't have the exotic gem, but as opposed to the exotic gem was a little earlier, a little more rounder. This has a little more pop, cover a little bit more boards, left to right as well. So y'all saw the reference to the Viking, y'all saw the reference to the RSC Hyperdrive Pearl. Y'all even saw the reference to the OG, man, the OG origin that they discontinued, man. Why? So, man, y'all, again, guys, thank y'all for stopping by, man. If you're new, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, man. We're trying to grow the sport through our positive light, our infectious energy, through our information, education, and of course having fun. If you're coming back, man, welcome back to the channel. We appreciate you again. Big shout out to my guy Andrew the James here at the B&B Lanes in the Pro Shop. If you're in the Georgia area as well, make sure you stop by Strike Hub and Critical Role. 2 very good pro shops. They're both educating, they're both uplifting the sport. They're both trying to grow the sport. You know what I'm saying? Like two good pro shops. They're not trying to like talk about each other, gossip. They ain't with the negativity. They ain't trying to knock each other out. They ain't trying to gouge. They ain't telling customers wrong. No, man. They're genuinely about growing the sport. So big shout out to D Fields, the owner at Strike Hub, and big shout out to Sam, the owner at Critical Role. 2 great people. All right, you know what I'm saying? Great people for sure. So if you're in the Georgia area, stop by either one of those. Tell them Simba sent you. SaucedCutz's Bowling. Come on, for sure. Tell them it's the ball you want. All right. Guys, again, big shout out to James for shooting at 300 in the SaucedCutz's Bowling merch. All right, he has a shirt that's on the way. So again, guys, I told y'all, if you shoot an honor score, if you win a tournament in the SaucedCutz's Bowling shirt, you get a free shirt. Free, man. So, I mean, you see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little sweaty, but you see the vibes, you know what I'm saying? So big shout out to Hannah Banana for stopping by. I'm so proud of her, y'all. Look, again, that's a college bowler that I've been coaching. And now she's in college and she's PRing. Like, not only is she PRing, she has the highest average as a newcomer. She has the highest average as a freshman. So, man, I love it, bro. I love it. I love seeing people grow. I love helping people, man. It's funny, and I'm hearing a lot of, a lot of naysayers saying things, even though I'm bronze level certified now. But, it is what it is. It is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let them have it. Because they ain't going to say it to your face, and they ain't going to touch it, all right? So, guys, again, we appreciate y'all stopping by. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, make sure you remember, new frame, new game, all right? Peace.
Every day, same grind, same time, stay positive, y'all. Ain't trying to link, yeah. If there won't be no profit involved, let's put our heads together, get a master plan to get a stacking bands. Or every time you need to hold some cash, you wanna ask your mans.